Rich Dad Poor Dad, full 30-chapter in-depth summary and lessons. By wisdomMakers. Part 1 The Foundation. Chapter 1 The Two Fathers. Robert Kiyosaki grew up in Hawaii with two father figures who had completely different philosophies about money. Poor Dad, his biological father, highly educated, had a PhD, worked for the government. Believed in job security, steady paychecks, and working hard for promotions. His philosophy was, go to school, get good grades, find a safe job, and retire with benefits. Rich Dad, his best friend Mike's father, a successful businessman with little formal education but a deep understanding of money. Believed in financial independence, building businesses, and making money work for you. His philosophy, the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Example for today. Think about two people you might know in 2025. One works as a senior software engineer at a big tech company, making $200,000 a year. The other runs 3 Airbnb rentals and a small marketing agency. The engineer works long hours, has student loans, a luxury car lease, and no time freedom. The business owner works fewer hours, travels when he wants, and still earns income while he sleeps. Which life would you choose? Chapter 2 The Opposite Advice. From an early age, Robert had to decide whose advice to follow. Poor Dad warned him about taking risks and told him to focus on climbing the corporate ladder. Rich Dad encouraged him to own the ladder, meaning create businesses and investments that others work in. Modern application. In the USA today, most parents still tell their kids to find a good job. Very few tell their kids to learn how to invest in real estate, start an e-commerce store, or build a YouTube channel that earns ad revenue. Yet, those who focus on creating income streams are the ones who can eventually stop trading time for money. Chapter 3 The Rat Race Trap. The rat race is a cycle. You work for money, spend it on bills and luxuries, get a raise, spend more, and still feel broke. Rich Dad called this the trap of lifestyle inflation. Example, let's say you make $50,000 per year. You get promoted to $60,000 per year. Instead of saving or investing the extra $10,000, you upgrade your car, rent a bigger apartment, buy new clothes, and your expenses rise to match your income. You're still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a fancier level. Lesson. Rich Dad's rule: when your income increases, invest in assets first. Only buy luxuries with the money your assets generate. Part 2 The Lessons. Chapter 4 The Rich Don't Work for Money. At 9 years old, Robert started working for Rich Dad at his stores, earning just 10 cents per hour. He got frustrated and complained, but Rich Dad used this to teach a lesson: if you only work for money, you become dependent on it. Instead, learn how to create value and find opportunities. 2025 example. Imagine you have an extra 5 hours a week. Option A, work overtime for $25 per hour and earn $125 more. Option B, spend those hours creating an online course you can sell for years. Which choice gives you more freedom? Chapter 5 Financial Literacy is Power. Financial literacy is understanding how money actually works. The main rule: the rich buy assets, the poor buy liabilities. Assets, investments that put money in your pocket, stocks, rental properties, royalties, businesses. Liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket, loans, credit card debt, high-maintenance cars. Example, a $50,000 luxury car is a liability. It loses value and costs you monthly payments, insurance, and maintenance. A $50,000 duplex that rents for $1,200 per month is an asset. It pays you every month. Chapter 6 Mind your own business. Even if you have a full-time job, start building your own assets. Treat your side hustle or investments as your business, separate from your job. Example, an accountant with a corporate job starts buying dividend-paying stocks. Over 5 years, those dividends grow to $1,000 per month. Eventually, she can reduce her work hours because her assets are paying her. Chapter 7 The Power of Corporations. Rich Dad taught Robert the benefits of owning businesses and using corporate structures to protect assets and reduce taxes legally. Basic concept. Employees, earn right pointing arrow, taxed right pointing arrow, spend what's left. Corporations, earn right pointing arrow, spend business expenses, right pointing arrow, taxed on what's left. Example, if you run a consulting business, your laptop, phone bill, and even part of your travel can be deductible expenses. reducing your taxable income. Chapter 8: The rich invent money. Opportunities are everywhere, but only those with financial knowledge can see and use them. Example: when the stock market dips, most people panic and sell. The rich see a sale and buy assets at a discount, knowing value will return. Chapter 9: Work to learn, not just to earn. Rich Dad told Robert to work jobs for the skills they teach, not just the paycheck. Example: if you want to run your own company someday, take a sales job to learn persuasion, a marketing job to learn advertising, or a finance role to understand cash flow. Part 3: The Mindset. Chapter 10: Why schools don't teach money. Schools train students to be employees, not investors. They teach math, history, and science, but not how to manage debt, invest, or build wealth. Example: a graduate can write an essay on Shakespeare but has no idea how compound interest works, or why paying the minimum on a credit card is financial suicide. Chapter 11: The Fear Factor. Fear of losing money keeps most people from investing. Example: someone says, "I don't invest in stocks, it's risky." But they happily buy the newest iPhone every year for $1,200, which will never earn them a cent. Chapter 12: Cynicism and Doubt. Negative thoughts prevent action. Example: I heard most businesses fail, stops someone from starting a side hustle. Meanwhile, another person starts small, learns, and eventually builds a profitable business. Chapter 13: Breaking Bad Habits. Pay yourself first, invest before paying bills. Example: if you make $3,000 per month, invest $300 immediately into assets. You'll learn to adjust your spending around what's left. Chapter 14: Overcoming Laziness. Being too busy is just an excuse. Example: instead of watching Netflix every night, spend 2 hours a week learning about investing, real estate, or side hustles. Chapter 15: The Danger of Arrogance. Thinking you already know enough stops growth. Example: a crypto investor who refuses to learn about traditional finance misses out on diversification opportunities. Part 4: The Blueprint. Chapter 16: Know Your Why. Money alone won't motivate you, you need a deeper purpose. Example: wanting to pay off your parents' house will drive you more than just wanting a sports car. Chapter 17: Daily Wealth Habits. Wealth comes from consistent small actions. Example: reading 10 pages of a finance book daily equals 12 books a year, massive knowledge gain. Chapter 18: Learn from mentors. Mentors help you avoid costly mistakes. Example: if you want to buy real estate, join investor meetups or shadow a landlord. Chapter 19: Master one skill at a time. Each skill multiplies your income potential. Example: a graphic designer who learns copywriting can sell premium branding packages instead of just logos. Chapter 20: Pay yourself first. Make investing non-negotiable. Example: even at $2,000 per month income, invest $200 first. Your future self will thank you. Chapter 21: Pay experts well. A good lawyer, accountant, or advisor can save you more than they cost. Example: a $1,000 tax consultation saves you $10,000 in deductions. Chapter 22: Recover capital quickly. Get your initial investment back fast. Example: buy a vending machine for $2,000. Once it earns $2,000 back, every future dollar is pure profit. Chapter 23: Use assets for luxuries. Let investments fund your lifestyle. Example: your stock dividends pay for your vacation, not your paycheck. Chapter 24: Follow your heroes. Model those already successful. Example: study Warren Buffett's patience, not just his portfolio. Chapter 25: Teach to learn. Teaching reinforces knowledge. Example: explaining investing to a friend forces you to simplify and truly understand it. Part 5: Action and Freedom. Chapter 26: Building assets from scratch. Start small, scale over time. Example: buy a $100 stock, reinvest dividends, watch it grow. Chapter 27: Learning from failure. Every loss has a lesson. Example: a failed Etsy shop teaches you marketing, product selection, and pricing. Chapter 28: Opportunity in recessions. Bad economies create cheap buying opportunities. Example: in the 2020 crash, smart investors bought undervalued stocks and tripled returns in 3 years. Chapter 29: Escaping the rat race. When passive income exceeds expenses, you're free. Example: expenses, $3,000 per month. Passive income, $3,500 per month. That's freedom. Chapter 30 Final Wisdom. Money is a servant, not a master. Example: you can spend life working to pay bills, or build systems that pay them for you.